Guys, we seriously need to have a talk. Alright, for those who have been on my YouTube channel since 2016, 2017, from the very start of the channel, you may not be familiar with the term lolcows. What a lolcow is an individual on the internet who gets baited by trolls to get a reaction out of. That way they can go ahead and clip it and share it around, making it an essential meme. However, there are many, and I mean many, lolcows who are later discovered to be, let's just say they date lower levels and they're not supposed to be. And one that's been very popular for the past year or two is a certain individual known as Nova Online, or the Novine universe. And you may not have heard of him, but you've probably seen clips such as,
"Can I get a friend on YouTube, please?"
Or also another popular one around TikTok and YouTube is,
"No, not the server!"
And a new one that just became popular this year is,
watching South Park so I can.
Oh, okay, buddy. Okay, let's just stop right there. But yeah, also guys, this Nova Online, or Gabriel Gage, is without a doubt a sick individual which has been evidence filed that he was talking to someone at a lower level than him, singing "Twinkle Twinkle Little Star" in a baby voice, showing them a full diaper, and even asking a very uncomfortable question to said minor, who was confirmed to be 14 at the time.
Hey guys, this is Porkchop Post Editing. I forgot to put this in the recording when I did the video the first time, but it also came out earlier this year that Nova is involved with a very highly dangerous group known as the YouTube Troll Police, or UTTP, who go around spamming CSAM material in comments such as Twitter. So yeah, just a downright degenerate thing. Also, you're going to hear a lot from me during this post-editing, so enjoy.
Alright, and it's also this year, he's also came out as gaslighting people, trying to dox a person who's been covering him, known as Kiwi Tapes.
Not to mention also that the person that helped him went under the username 764, and Group 764 is a very notorious group online known for severe allegations. So yeah, this dude is downright horribly evil.
It just seems like nothing's ever getting done. There was a police investigation, and there's also another YouTuber who's done an interview with people associated with Nova Online, known as Bludspeth. I'll post some of the interviews in the comments, or in the description, as well as the Nova files, which is pretty much everything that came out about Nova. However, we're going to have to talk about something that recently happened. On July 3rd, there was a group of people that showed up outside of Nova's house for a Novine takeover. And for those of you who don't know what a takeover is, it's pretty much when a group of people try to do illegal stuff to quote-unquote take over a certain area, usually with street racing, burnouts, so on and so forth, and it can get dangerous. But this actually ended up being more of a protest for Nova to be arrested.
Camera! Fucking camera!
Can we come in?
Holy
shit. Do some close.
And so nothing came out of it. However, there was a second Nova Online takeover, and this is where the problems come in. Okay, so just so that this is more digestible and easier to comprehend, I'm going to go ahead and play the video, and I'm going to do voiceovers as I watch it with y'all so y'all can understand what's going on.
I sped it up a bit at a few parts. Flag is also cut out.
It looks like he's been on.
Ends up leaving because the cops show up.
Nova, we just want to talk.
Okay, so I'm just going to say it right out the bat where he says that he even got the cops to show up. To me, that's just... Of course the cops are going to show up when there's random people at my door. I'm not defending Nova. I don't
think Noah's a good guy. I think he's a piece of shit, but that's how I feel. It's like, of course they're gonna show up. And look, you're leaving stuff at his door. Plus,
This is out of respect for Gideon. All the minors that you've tried to fondle and shit.
This is crazy.
Yo, the whole fucking more people are showing up too. No, he is coming out, bro. We've got him out.
Dude, I just saw him walk past.
Yeah. Alrighty.
And no Nova does not appear once this entire peaceful protest.
Okay, so you'll see here shortly, but this protest is anything.
Okay, they're saying knock again, bro. We're gonna keep her going. Yo, guys, the trike is here.
Okay, so this is the thing that never bothers me, and I don't see enough people talking about this, but how he's just like, the trike, like it's the Declaration of Independence. This just goes to show that this is more on the lines of
Trike. Yeah, you can definitely tell his ass is clenched out a couple times. Alright, guys. We'll give it like 5 minutes and go back up. Ride the trike, you got it.
This your warning shot!
We shouldn't do this, guys. We shouldn't do this, I'm telling you.
This guy might be the only person who might have.
He's doing that.
He shouldn't do it. You shouldn't have done that. Oh, he You're gonna get in trouble. Really care. I know. I'm trying to.
We'll just say no, but like what?
We're finessing that.
Guys, we cannot break in. We're already like, I don't know if this is trespassing. We've never been.
So yeah, this is indeed trespassing because they're constantly coming and going off the property. But also to the people that are trying to get them to break in, it's people like that that make this case difficult and why no one wants to take it to begin with. Just like the people who spray painted on Nova's trailer and stuff like that. Yeah,
His door is
not helping anything.
I'm leaving you a message. Just knock as loud as you can.
No, I don't think you're a bad dude, man.
I didn't get it, but a neighbor wrote popping fireworks. The woman allowing them to stand outside got mad about this.
So, about this one with the fireworks, it's reasonable that the woman would be mad about this, especially when Idaho has a law against fireworks that launch into the sky. And at this point, you're pretty much just launching them off at the house, which is a crime in its own, especially if his mom is there and who has a possible amputation on her foot.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a neighbor!
That was the guy down there.
Fucking drive-by is gonna get to me.
Your grandson let us know that we needed to be quiet, and we're saying.
So I'm not finishing the rest of that video because yeah, it's genuinely pissing me off because what are they doing exactly? What is that going to prove? Because honestly, it's just not only is it just obvious that they're just trying to get likes, views, and like maybe gifts on TikTok, but what this shows also is just the amount of incompetence that these people have, and it's just fucking pissing me off because this does nothing. Not for the case that's going on, and not to mention, like I said, Nova is being investigated for his actions online. And if you really wanted to protest so he could get arrested, go to your police station. Go to that police station in that district. Have them do something about it. But no, what you're going to do, we're going to light off fireworks over his house and cause a ruckus in the middle of the street and walk on his property and potentially take his bike that you're so excited to see, and then seeing these comments of, hey, take a soda, slash his tires. You're causing yourself more harm than good. And honestly, even though too, this is going to follow you the rest of your life because your digital footprint. And eventually, if you do get arrested, you're going to go for a job when you're in your 30s. What are they going to see? Oh, well, it says here that you were arrested because you trespassed on somebody's property and you vandalized. Can you explain this to me? Oh, yeah, I went on a Chom's property and I wanted him to get arrested. So what do? We slashed the tires and we were just being kids, stupid kids. That's gonna follow you the rest of your life, especially if you get charged. And again, another thing is, if you keep acting like this, Nova's not gonna get prosecuted. He's gonna be protected because the police are gonna look at this and say he has a bigger problem. We have a bigger problem on our hands, and this will not do anything for anyone. And I'm gonna say this right now. Do I think Nova is innocent? Absolutely not, especially in the clips I showed earlier and in the Nova files. Do I think Nova deserved that? The bottom line is what I'm trying to say is you can protest all you want and you can be disgusted all you want because, yeah, this guy is fucking horrible. Like I said, he doxed somebody's family. He's been in contact with minors and so many other stuff. But the more you go and you harass, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to do any good or anything about it. And that's why a lot more people are mad. And especially when the cops showed up, what did they do? They ran and scattered. Now, I know a lot of people can probably argue back with, well, Porkchop, aren't you the one that wanted to face Nova in a no-holds-barred match, and you reached out to him for it multiple times? And to that, I say, okay, well, you got me there. But the other end of the stick is, I'm not going to his house. I'm not sitting there and talking about throwing rocks to the window, banging on his door, harassing him, lighting fireworks over the trailer, especially, like I said, where his disabled mother lives. I'm not doing any of that in the end. So, if anything, that's even worse. And at least what I'm trying to do is trying to find any legal loophole I can get to do that. And I could be wrong. If I am, just please someone say it in the comments. However, guys, and I really hope there's not a third protest because I don't see this getting better. But guys, please, whatever you do, don't go harass him. Don't go harass any of the lolcows. And actually, I'm going to put this up on screen too, because I've been talking about it. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier in the video. But here's a map of the neighborhood he lives in. And you can see that there are a number of registered ones in that neighborhood too. But yet, none of them even looked into that. They just went after Nova. And I think even now, with this being out there, even if this video gets like 60k views, 90k views, I doubt very many people, if anyone, will go after the people on this map because they're not the ones that are going to give them clicks. And I think, and I know that's what it really just comes down to is these people want likes, these people want views, these people want to be, oh, they want to be 15 minutes of fame. And that's all it is. And in the end, like I said, is it even worth it? You're not only, because like I said, not only are you vandalizing property, not only are you trespassing, not only are you putting yourself at legal risk, but you can also be putting yourself in physical risk too. I mean, Nova already said many times that Idaho is a stand your ground state. At the same time, you're pushing for the investigation further and further back, and it's just gonna be even longer from that day we get justice. So, but guys, that's really all I gotta say. Also, shout out to everyone, to the bigger creators who've been covering Nova for a while now in other locales. Creators such as Greasy Middle Finger, Bludspeth, Kiwi Tapes, Smokey MC, McRubba, and others I can't think off the top of my head. Chin Universe, Mayor Menace. Guys, I don't know how you can enjoy this video. Like, even just talking about it pisses me off. Even watching that second one was mad. I'm going to try to cover more lolcows too in the future. But I wanted to talk about this one. Also, Nova, if you're watching this, go fuck yourself. Cause yeah, I'm speaking the truth. I'm not defending you. I just feel like these people are idiots, and they're in the wrong. I'm not a predator defender. I don't like you, Nova. Even though, yeah, I'm saying I want to have you in a no holds barred match. It's not because I like you. But I'm sure as hell not gonna defend. I'm not gonna defend you. I just don't want. I just want justice to be served, and I want it to be served where it won't be taken past what people are doing. So guys, please stay away from Nova. Do not go to your house. And I can only guarantee you a third one's probably in the works. So please, guys, whatever you do, be smart. Don't be stupid like these morons. And let law enforcement handle it. That's gonna do it for me. Bye.